Hello. Man. OBS just updated and everything has gone to shit. And now I sort of have to reconnect everything again. How do I do that? I don't remember. I don't remember how to do that. Oh my god, OBS is gonna crash. Okay, it didn't crash. Would that work? I don't think so. I love it. I love it. OBS is for sure gonna crash. Like, dual streaming is always a thing. It is just always a thing. And why did my OBS just erase everything? And I don't remember the name of the plugin that I use. Okay. Guys, are you saying hi? Say hi. Just so I know I'm not crazy. Can I just do twitch.tv? How do I know which plugin I'm using? This is funny. Say hi if you're coming in. Okay, I got the URL. We're gonna go live on Twitch. Trust. And I can say Twitch. And I hope OBS doesn't crash. But like, it got better for the YouTube experience on my config. And it doesn't look like I'm online. Maybe I'm gonna go offline. Okay, it says I'm live. So there might be people from Twitch coming in. Good. Now we open the game, we hope that... Hello. Okay, so Twitch is working. Do you want to see bicep? Long sleeve shirt today. So not really showing off. Do we have game? We do have game. We are up and running. Now, question. Oh, we'll be right back. I'm back. Is the audio okay? I have the game showing. I have my new transitions. We are gonna play Cd-Rom. It's launched today, and we played the demo long while ago on one of our demo days, and I saw that they updated the demo, but I didn't play after the update, so I don't know what it was about. And they erased my last save. So maybe it changed something that wasn't compatible with what we did. So I'm going kind of blind into this. And I love it. I just know that we gotta find passwords so that we can access the next CD. So we are gonna do that. Excited. Let's try a new user. Also, if my mic is too low, you can tell me. But I think it is okay. What's my username? B. What's my profile picture? Space. We like space. I like the mountains as well. But I think space suits better. Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Maybe make this a little louder for me. Okay. So what we're not seeing is behind me there is, if you look at this upper right of the screen, there's a memory thing where I can sort of type stuff down for later. So we're gonna make use of that, hopefully. But you're not gonna be seeing it because I'm gonna be on top of it, but that's okay. It's there anyway. So this is how we eject disks or put in new ones. And we gotta find a password for the first one. It looks like it. How do I leave? Okay. There's a readme. This is the time. It's my actual time. And this is the date. So we are dating this. Cipher database. Ooh. And what are these? I think these are the clues. The mini card text display. So what's in the readme? This is the first password. So 162479818. What's in the menu? Now we can leave here. Customization. We can change the theme. Oh, this is cool. I really love this game when we played the demo, and it was really short. But oh, we can combine themes. Okay. Amazing. I love it. And we can change the options. Nice. Okay. So we gotta put the CD. First we unlock it with the password it gave us. So I can't type it out. So we do this. 2, 4, 7, 9, 1, 8. Nice. Unlock the first CD. We got our first achievement. The CD's mini card is unlocked and can be found in mini card text display. Okay. Press center of the disc to insert. Cool. This game looks so good. Even though I'm not a big fan of pixel art, this looks so good. Okay, so if we're here on the top left, we see there's a little light with the mini card of the CD that we just got. We click on it and it shows a square, 3 down arrows, and RGB, and the B is selected, it looks like. And then there's 6 little checkboxes and the first one is selected also. So I don't know what that means. But we're gonna run the first CD. We open a folder and it says there's a software pics editor, a lock, and 2 pictures. So the first picture says, welcome, each CD contains cryptic messages and passwords for your journey. There is one hidden message inside this message. That's your ticket to the next CD. I think we solved this in the demo. And the second picture is a receipt. It has a price and a key. I'm gonna have the key written down as well. So QZB L X V H K T Y. Because it looks like something that we should be able to type somewhere, right? And what's in the lock? VX add. Okay, I don't know what the lock means. But we're keeping that in mind. The pics editor. Ah, this is the key we have to enter. A couple days ago, I saw a screenshot on Blue Sky of Need for Speed Underground 2, the key screen that we gotta insert the key before we open it or install it. And I just remembered having the music from the keygen cracker in the background as I was typing those. That was so nostalgic. And any type of key like this reminds me of that installer. Okay, we install it. So the first CD is for the image editor. And we just installed it, and then we don't need the CD anymore to open it. But we can open the image that is in the CD currently, the message pic. Then we turn off the green channel. Okay. So we turn on the blue channel, or are we turning... We're putting a blue filter over it. And then we get a password. 8510 4293. So that's the password for the next CD. And the game is basically it. Ah, that's what the B means. That we have to grab. So these mini cards are clues. And we gotta grab the picture that was in the CD and apply the blue filter, and then we unlock the password. I don't know what the 6 checkboxes mean. Ah, there's a magnifying glass here. Does that mean something? Features below will be available in the full version. I am in the full version. Am I not? Am I not? Am I not? I am. Because in the demo version, it says demo right here, where right now it says join Discord for questions. So why are those not available? Did they forget about it? So if we don't want clues, we don't use the mini cards. But now I'm really intrigued by this. And the features will all be available in the full version, unless it means a full version of the software that I just installed. Weird. Okay, let's put the next disk in. So this one is 8, 5, world travel, 104, 293. Unlock the second CD. We got an extra achievement and the mini card. This CD looks so good. I like the style of the game. I think it looks really good. Okay, so we click the middle to insert it. And I'm not gonna put the clue yet, unless I really need it. Okay, so we're reading the CD. We can do. And now we open a new folder with more pictures. So there's a blue picture, a boat, cafe, island, pagoda, square, tower, and tram peak. And there's a song. Okay, that was really, really loud. So there's that sound and something that's called Friderici and credits. Oh, credits for the pictures. Yeah, I remember this. So what's the Friderici thing? Cipher Friderici. I'm just clicking it. There was no worries about viruses back in the day. We just downloaded anything to our computers and we dealt with the... Did I download it? Nothing's happening. Cipher database. What does it mean? Okay. If I do the cipher database and I open the sound. I don't know what that means. Okay, let me look at the pictures. So I have blue. Blue shows a door that is clearly blue. And in the... Sorry, dog. In the... What's the name of this? Grate? Fence? The window for the door, there are colors. And there's a grid that is made by 3 columns and 4 rows. So the second row has a yellow on the first column and green on the last one. The third row has blue on the first column, pink on the last one, and red in the middle of the last column. So we type that down to remember. How do I type that down? Yellow, green, blue. I like that the game has pink. Sort of a notepad. red. Okay. So that note's taken. Now we look at the bow pick. The bow pick has a 6. It's a boat making a 6. Cafe pick has a V. Not really anything else. Can't make out the name of the cafe. What about the island? The island has a 9. So I kind of remember a little bit of this from the demo. And in the demo, we just had to find each number and each picture. But I don't feel like this is it. In this version, I feel like it has changed. No, don't play it again, please. The pagoda has a 1. So we could write that up to, like, island. What's the island? 9? I miss playing these types of games. Square is 8. Pagoda was 1. Tower is... What time is it? 2 o'clock. So it will be 2. The tower. And the tram shows a 3. Which you can barely make. Okay, I really love the notepad they gave us. So this has a 2 as well. The blue pick. But there are colors in it. So it seems like there's more to find. And the bow pick is a 6. And then you kind of have to figure the order of them. Maybe. Let's try to open them with the software editor. So we open the blue pick first. Look at the channels. And they don't seem to give us anything. Like, maybe they give us the order of the pictures. We have to type them in. You know? Does that make sense? But why would tower and blue be the same number? Saturation doesn't change. Okay, we open a new pick. So the cafe has a V, which makes me think it's a 5. You know? It makes sense for it to be a 5. It's the only distinguishable number. Oh, I typed V. The thing is... Oh, the boat's a 6. The thing is... I'm not really sure. That this is 2 o'clock. But to me, it is. As far as reading a hand clock goes, for me, this is 2 o'clock. So tower will be 2. I don't know what the Frederici means, but looking at the blue pick, we have if we edit the pick for blue, they're kind of a different pairs. I mean, in red, there's 3 of the colors that actually show up in the picture, and then green there's 2 of them, and blue there's another 2. So what does that mean? And did I put this in the right order? Bolt's the first one. How many pictures do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only have 7 if we don't count blue in. So none of this makes any sense. I'm gonna use the glue. See, and it has the oh, Cipher database is here. So that's what I installed with Federici. Oh my god. This is way more cryptic than I thought it was gonna be. Q. Oh my god. Okay. So the Federici installed a cipher in our little bottom left computer here. The locks that we had before, there were 3 locks, and now the first lock has the Federici cipher thing. And if anyone can tell me what a cipher actually is, I will be very much obliged, because I know it has to do with cryptics, but is it something like a code? Like, because in here, when we click Federici in the cipher database, it opens a second screen where we have a lock with a key, but it's open, and the second button with a lock that's closed and the key is sitting in front of it. So we click the locked lock, and we are presented with a 8-letter word that we have to type in. And it seems that in the open lock we have the what each combination of 4 boxes filled or partially filled mean. So like the first symbol is 4 boxes, or a grid with 5 cells, or 4 cells, sorry, a grid with 4 cells, where the last cell is fully filled in black. The first cell is partially filled with just a dot, and the other ones are clear, and they vary. Okay. So we gotta figure out what those mean. Do those have anything to do with the 6 checkboxes that we see in the mini cards? I don't think so, because 6 is not equal to 4, obviously. So it wouldn't make any sense. Now, going back to the mini card, the clue says that each picture has a number. So 1 is boat, 2nd is blue, 3 is pagoda, 4 is tower, and each of those pictures has a number in it. So we gotta translate that. And blue has a 2, so maybe it is a 2. I don't know. Maybe we have 2 2s. But if we put them in order, both being the first one, we would have a 6. Blue could be 2. 3 is pagoda, so that would be 1. 4 is tower, 2 again. 5 square, or square. Square is 8. Cafe is 5. Island is 9, and tram is 3. Do we try that out for the next CD? Not that I'm brute forcing, I'm just trying to go with my first hunch so I don't overcomplicate it. Because maybe the actual cryptic part has something to do with one of the last CDs, and then we gotta come back and use stuff from now later. 3. Does that unlock it? Yeah. So it was simple, and there were 2 pictures with the same number. And probably the audio that we got and the cipher database, we're gonna use it with CDs, one of the next CDs. So now we unlocked our third CD, and it's called Elevator, and it has interdimensional journeys, and it has a picture of a elevator, obviously, that looks exactly like one of the elevators we saw in one of the first pictures. So in the first CD, I think, if we put the first one back in and look at the picture in that CD that says lock, it has an elevator and it says VX, and it has a 4-cell grid amidst it. Okay, so let me erase the things that we don't need anymore from my notepad here. And I'm just gonna keep the colored cells from the door window that we saw in the second CD. And I'm gonna write down VX empty square. I don't know how I'm gonna symbolize that. Maybe hashtag. Oh, it doesn't accept hashtags. No, it doesn't accept hashtags. So how do I say it in a cipher way? We look here and see what the empty grid is. X. Okay, so it is another X. So VX at. Don't know what that means, but that's what we got from this pic. So we go to the third CD now. I like this game. I really like it. It looks good. It's cryptic. Makes my brain work. Which is something everybody likes, right? Okay, third CD. The mini card for it has the top right square on the 6 checkbox grid marked. And it has a numbers and colors thing. Oh, this is from the door on the previous CD. Okay. Now, in this CD, we have 5 pictures and a setup for which we need a password. Is the password VX XET? Nope. Okay, maybe the password is the order of the colors. So it's yellow, green, blue, pink, and red. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That wouldn't make sense. I need this to be 1. So yellow will be 1. And yellow is 4. Then green. That doesn't make sense. Yellow is 1. But 1 is 4. I'm confused. Because I need a password just to open the setup. Just to be clear, the demo was way less complicated than this. Like, the demo was so short because it was so easy. Now it escalated so quickly. Okay, so we have numbers and colors. We have a grid exactly like the one in the door from the picture called blue in the previous CD. Here, there's a square thing. There's 6 buttons in the actual computer on the bottom of the screen where they look like they should match the grid with the 6 checkboxes that I've been talking about since the first CD. So yeah, I just noticed that. Going back to what's the password here. Yellow, green, blue, pink, and red. In this order. And we need a password for the setup. So 1 is red, and red is here. So red would be, if yellow is 1, red would be 8. 2 is green. If green is here, green is 3. 3 is blue, and blue is 4. 4 is yellow, and yellow is 1. I know I'm not making sense, but trust me, it might work. Pink is 6. So now we have 5 numbers. Do we try them out in this order? 8, 3. Oh, can I type it? 8, 3. 4, 1, 6. Nope. Can I try it backwards? Because maybe it starts at 1 here. So that will mean... I'm not making any sense. But like, let me just show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. It's gonna make sense. I'm gonna try to explain it. If we go back to the previous CD, this one, the world travel, and we look at the picture, I wish you could copy the contents. If we look at the picture, we have the exact same grid here. So numbers and colors here shows 3 columns and 4 rows, just as I explained before that we have here in the door. And I noted it down. So if I move down here, you can see that I have exactly that configuration. So I put yellow here in slot 4. So first column, row 2, then green, third column, row 2. So I have those. Now we go back. to that city, the elevator. And we kind of suppose that numbers and colors means this. Hey cat, welcome. You're lucky. Have a good lurk. I hope you're not in pain with my suffering. I'm not looking too dumb here. But we have 5 pictures corresponding to the 5 colors we just took note of. And they have numbers in their names. So one is red. But if this is an elevator, we gotta assume that it starts at 1 on the bottom, because that's how elevators work, right? When we're when we're pressing buttons in the elevator, the first one in the bottom left is the first floor usually, and then it goes like this. Or for you it will be like this. So I was wrong in my assumption, and red would actually be 2. And why would it be 2? Because let's consider that this is 1 and red is here in the second little square, which it was in the blue door picture. Then it will be a 2. Then the second picture here is green, and green was in this position here in the picture of the blue door, and this position is 9. If we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then green is 9. Now blue is in this position here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So blue is 7. I wasn't even right in my counting before. What? So blue is 7. Now yellow is here. So that's a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue is 4. I'm completely lost. Blue is 4 because blue is here. Yellow is here. So yellow is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yellow is 7. Oh my god. How hard can this be? Now the 5th is pink, and pink is actually 6 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sorry. 2, 9. Don't yell at me. 4, 7, 6. This is gonna work. Oh my god. Does it go like this? It can't. That wouldn't make sense. Because if it goes like this, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That doesn't work. Where's my phone? Because I'm getting notifications and I don't know where my phone is. What's this about? What's this about? Okay. So now I'm a bit stumped because this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is the order. So it's red, green, a blue, a yellow, pink. So 29476 is correct. Unless I'm wrong about the elevator thing. And the buttons do go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be the moment where having somebody tell me how elevators show numbers will be good. But I'm looking it up. Also, it must be different from country to country, right? Oh yeah. I'm seeing a lot of pictures saying they go like 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm also seeing pictures where it goes like I said. I guess we gotta try each way, since I tried this one and it didn't work. But it must depend from country to country, right? So starting again once more. We go for red first, and red is here. So red would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the second one is green, and green is here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Would that be 11? Then we have blue, and blue is 2. Then we have yellow, and yellow is 1, 2, 3. And then we have pink, which is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that enough numbers to unlock a new CD? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, four, five, 5, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we need 8 numbers for a new CD. And we need, oh, I didn't put it in. And we have 2, 4, 6, 7 numbers. So that wouldn't make sense. I'm gonna try to set up again. And that would be 5, 11, 23, 10. Bitch! What do I do then? I'm out of ideas. Unless there has been ciphers in other things. Hmm. Let me go back to the first CD again. Because I want to look at the pictures that we had there. We had a lock pick. So the lock clearly has to do with Federici. Let me type V, because I think that just helps us decipher the cipher. Because V is this little square. X will be that square. E and T. So we have that. And we know that X is this one. But it wouldn't make sense with the alphabet. X, Y, Z. Like, it's not in order. Huh? Now I'm even more than lost. Okay, so the second picture that clearly has the blue thing showing us the colors corresponding to the elevator buttons that we should be pressing. What am I not understanding there? And why am I not understanding? If I close or change CDs while I have this picture open, will it go away? And also the combination that it shows, I don't think this has anything to do with it. Saturation doesn't do anything. That's annoying. Like, let me leave this here and try to change the CD. Is it gonna be open? Yeah, it keeps the image there, so that's good. I like that. And then I can just minimize it. Yeah. So setup has a lock in it, but the lock just means that it's locked. And I need to type the passwords. What's the password have to do with cipher? Because it has a lock. Or is it about the pictures? And what are we setting up? Or do I have to write setup? Because if I write setup here, that doesn't mean anything to me. I like how the delete and enter button don't do anything. Only the clear one works. Okay. Okay. So we have let me go again around what I have and what I've tried. We know these are the buttons for an elevator, which might be configured to start at 1 here, which is most probably how it works because most elevators start with the 1 on the bottom left. We're just not sure if it goes sideways with the numbers or if it goes upwards with the numbers. We have the positions of each of these 5 colors on the grid. So red will be here, blue will be here, yellow will be here, pink here, and green here. That works fine. And we have those same colors here labeled with different numbers each. Single digit numbers. So 1 through 5. The first one being red. I'm gonna write that down too. So red in order. Green, so I don't have to be opening them again. Red, green, blue, yellow, and pink. So this is the order these pictures put the colors in. Let me move down actually, so maybe you can see what I'm... Because you don't need to see the CD spinning, but you kind of need to see my memory screen. That's useful, so we can all be on the same page. This is the last password I tried. And what I said is useful is being able to type wherever I want without having to erase. Like, for example, me typing ages here doesn't push the BXP forward in the next line, so I love that. That is amazing. Congratulations, developers. I have the VXXET typed down because that was what was written on top of the elevator in the first CD. VXXET. But I've tried that as a password, and that doesn't work. ET. Unless I gotta type it, like, do I have to do caps lock? Nah, it doesn't work. So that's crazy to me. What does it mean? So if we were to consider that the elevator buttons are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If we were considering that they go to the right and up, RGBYP would mean 2, 9, 4, 7, 6, which we have tried, right? 2, 9, 4, 7, 6, and it doesn't work. If we were to consider that it goes up, so 1, 2, 3, 4, up with each column, that will mean that red is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. B is 2. Y is 3. And pink 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I've tried this password too, so that doesn't work. Are those letters in the alphabet? And then we convert them. So the password would be in letter form. So 5 will be E. 11, I don't know my ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. I don't know my ABCs. We're looking for 11, so that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L K? It's K11. It's K11. 23 will be Z XYZ. XYZ. So 26, 25, 24. What comes before X? W? W, X. That doesn't make any sense. And 10 would be... Oh my god. Why are my messages being automatically translated? And how do I make it stop? No, I don't want it. But hi, Jason. Welcome. Yes, the cipher is basically a type of code. How do I make my thing not translate my messages? This is crazy. I don't know what is. We're gonna have a rant session now. I don't know what is with YouTube or Google and their obsession with thinking that people it's a North American thing, I'm sure, because this is how North American people are. They think people cannot speak more than one language. So they shove it down our throats, this thing with the automatic translation, the AI automatic dub. There was a whole arch with that, and everybody had to go around turning that shit off because nobody wants to watch a video with a robot voice completely devoid of tone and soul. Then the automatic... What's the name of the subtitles? Automatic subtitles also being translated. Like, man, I am capable of speaking more than one language. I don't need stuff to be translated if I didn't say that I needed to be translated. You know? It's crazy. The shape in the door shows a pattern similar to the ones... The shape in the door shows this. So it's like these 12 boxes, and there's 12 grid cells in the door. But now I'm going insane with this thing. I don't need this to be translated. So give me a second here. So I'm going kind of crazy here. I'm gonna have to look it up because this is crazy to me. And if I have to disable, or if I have to go offline... Also, I'm not seeing any new messages. Jason, if you're saying anything. I don't have that option. I don't have the option to turn this off. Am I crazy? It really drives me insane. So that's why I'm not a big YouTuber. Because I just can't deal with stuff. Okay, now I'm seeing your messages. But they are still being translated into Portuguese. So I would have to translate them back. Which I absolutely do not want. And my question is, if I were to change my YouTube's language, would it change it? But then I'd have to leave the live stream. This is crazy. It's okay. Let's go on. I would just click the B translate option whenever a new message shows up. And again, another rant is stuff updating and not giving you what changed with the update. Like in the beginning of the stream, I had to do the whole configuration for Twitch again because the thing just erased itself because OBS updated and didn't tell me anything about it. They didn't update and give me a warning, okay, we removed all your configs. It just left me astray. Now I'm a little bit pissed off. I want to go back to the first CD and again look at the receipts. And if I try to type this here, this is more than 8 letters, right? 6, 8, 10. Yeah, this won't work. So, not really needed. Oh, it is a trial version, so that makes sense that it says that features below will be available in the full version. That's cool. I like it. Okay. Yeah, because Pix Editor also has a lock, and the password was what was here in the receipt. So that's okay. Now here we have this elevator with a lock. Are there 6 CDs in total? If so, this is the third CD and the third box is lit in the 6-box grid. Yeah, the 6-box grid down here is equivalent to this here. But we don't have what we need yet to make this because the first CD, this is the first CD I have on the computer right now. And the first CD has the third box. So this would be the first button we have to press, I think. I think we need to wait to see what the order is for this. Because then the second CD... So, first of all, keep in mind this. Keep in mind the lock here and the VXXET. And then we have an X symbol that I don't know what it means. And then we go for the second CD. And there are 10 CDs total. To answer your question. Sorry about that. I have too much going on in my brain. So we are on the third one unlocked so far. The second one is this, world travel. And oh no, the third CD is the third box, but the first CD is the first box. And then the second one is this one down here. Sorry, I gotta change the mini card with each CD manually. So this is the third one. Okay. So you were right, but it doesn't correspond to the 6 box down here. Okay, so this is the second CD, and that's where we have the door. And that's also where we got the Federici. I'm saying this like an Italian word, but I don't know if it's supposed to be Italian. But that's why we got the Federici software here for the ciphers. And this is just the first one. There's 2 more locked. And we also got this. Which is very painful to listen to. But I assume that this is going to be used in the future when we get some sort of sound software. And it says F Terra. Terra, or how we say in Portuguese, terra, means earth. What else? What else? We have the credits for each of the pictures. I don't think this has to do with the game. I just think this is the developers giving credit. And then the other pictures that are here, boat, cafe, so on, those we used for the password to unlock the third CD. So now we go for the third CD. The third one is called elevator, so that it makes sense that these are elevator buttons, the numbers and colors. And it's saying numbers and colors, so it's clear to me that we have to translate the numbers, the colors to numbers, because we have color grid. So what am I getting wrong? And why? And I can't move the software around. That's a little bit. And also this picture, the blue dot thing, that gives us the numbers. It has this. Like, it shows different numbers. according to each filter that we apply. So like red shows yellow, pink, and red, which makes sense. Green shows yellow and green, which makes sense. And blue shows blue and pink. But I think that that's just how filter works. I don't think that has to do with the puzzle. I think the solution to the puzzle has to do with this. But am I maybe doing this opposite as what I had to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many? We need 10 digits to unlock the next CD. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here we have 2, 4, 6, 7. So maybe this is the password? But what would the 8th digit be? That's why I don't think it's supposed to be that, because... Or am I counting this wrong? 2, 3, 10. I think I'm doing this right. Like, the order that it's showing me the colors is the order that I'm supposed to press the buttons in. So it would be... The first button is red, because red is number 1 here. So red is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2. Or are we like maybe thinking the elevators don't start at 1? Because if we're in Europe, I think the first floor is not the ground floor. Or is it the opposite? That in the US, the ground floor is not the first floor. And in Europe, the ground floor is the first floor. I think in Europe, it's ground and floor first. So B would be first in this case. Or B would be 1. See, that's the length I have to go to kind of take something from this, because it's gotten too cryptic for me. Now I'm feeling dumb. I think bottom left, top right would be standard in elevators. Also think you're not seeing your... I'm seeing your comments. I'm seeing... I saw this one. And the one I saw before that was you leaving a question. Maybe you could move to Twitch. I think Twitch is less buggy at the moment than YouTube. Because YouTube is completely fucked up. So the one before that, because I think maybe moderation is hiding comments from me, which I do have moderation turned off. I don't know how else could I make comments show up. That's why people only stream on Twitch. That makes a lot of sense because this is just crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how to configure this. And now I open a new window and it's in French. So that is amazing. Not bugged at all. But try to send a new message now. Let's see how this goes. This is funny. I think at least it's not gonna be automatically translated now. I think bottom left to top right would be standard in elevators. But what do you mean with bottom left to top right? Because I was thinking this up. And then Y would be. One, two, three, four, five. One, yeah. 29476. So do you mean 29476? Was supposed to be right? And if I am right about the ground floor thing, we just try one number over, right? So that would be 6, 12, 3, 4, 11. Fuck. 3, 10, 5, 8, 7. I don't know. I don't like it. Oh my god, now I bug chat even more. So good. Also, let me know if I'm jittery because my stream is complaining that my steak's too juicy, my lobster too buttery. I am so stuck. And I'm thinking... Also, what language does it show up when your messages come up on screen, if they ever do? Because they are supposed to be coming up on screen. So what language do they show up? This is quality gameplay. Yeah, it's showing up in Portuguese, you see? This is crazy. Why would anyone want that? Why would anyone want that? Okay, I found a way to not translate the chat. So that is a win in my book. What else? Nothing else is restricted, so you should be able to send messages. And they should be able to just show up. And there's literally no moderation. So go off, King. Yep. Hopefully it's fixed. Now, if anybody could send me a comment, that would be nice. um and why am I feeling so dumb here? See your comments. Hey Jay, welcome. Nice, thank you. We have been fixed, supposedly. Now, one thing that I'm thinking, we can see this and this have the same number of digits or of letters. Does that mean anything? I don't think so. But it is an elevator, the VXXET thing. It is an elevator. So how? Why? When? Let me go back to that. Because I'm so sure that has something to do with this. With the cipher thing. I just don't know what this is, but this is probably the second cipher database that we need, right? The X with a square. So we have one for this and then one for this. But why would we have two X's back to back? That I don't get. And why is it in an elevator and we have a third CD that says elevator and then we have... Hmm? And I literally looked up elevator buttons. And they're mainly... There's buttons that go to below ground floors, right? And we don't know if this is below ground. So how will we know that it is below ground? I don't think it is. I think it has to start at 1. But it is so conflicting. Like the two first screenshots that show up, or the two first images that show up for me on my image search are the exact two different options that we have. Of it starting at 0 and going to the right. And then it starting at 1 and going up. Oops, sorry. I'm feeling crazy, actually. Because I feel like this is supposed to be simple and easy, and I'm making it way more complicated than it needs to be. Thinking about this. Also, my voice just lowered a lot. Because I'm a bit stressed, sorry. So, like, let's think about this starting at 0. Then I just tried that, right? It will be 0, 1, 8, 3, 6, 5. Or if it were the other one, it would be 4, 10, 1, 2, 9, which also doesn't work. What? And that's all the clue we get? Numbers and colors? And then the 12 cells? And this is the day of the launch? So there's no way I can look this up and see if everybody got stuck in the same place. VXXET. Let's ignore VXXET for now, because I think it's not it. Let's focus on RGBYP, which is what this says. Let's try to do this. This is crazy, because it wouldn't make any sense. RGBYP. Because it doesn't have the same number of squares. Each grid we have has a different number of cells. So this is a 4 cell grid. This is a 6 cell grid. This is a 12 cell grid. So none of them are related. I don't think. And it seems very clear to me that this is supposed to be the answer. Could it maybe be a combination of the images we had before with what we had now? Can I go beyond? No, I can't. Oh, I can't even type here. I can only type up to here. Okay. Okay. I'm stuck. Because I was thinking that maybe like because this is the blue door and it has a 2, it would have something to do with it. But I don't think that is related. 51123. Where's Avery when I need him? He would solve this. Or Chris. So we have a door. This is our clue from CD number 3. It shows a 12 grid. The name of the CD is elevator. The 12 grid represents the elevator's buttons. We have a blue door, which has a 12 grid. In this blue door, there are 5 dots, each of which has a different color. We have the 5 following colors: yellow, green, blue, pink, and red. In the third CD, which is named elevator, we have 5 picks, each of which is named with one of the digits, 1 through 5. The first one is red. Second one is green. Third one is blue. The fourth one is yellow. The fifth one is pink. Let me try and edit these pictures. If I filter them, they don't show anything. The red one at least. Let's try the green one. Because now I'm desperate. Saturation doesn't change a thing, which I don't like. The blue one. Okay, it makes sense that the first 3 wouldn't change with any of the filters because they only have 1 color each, and the color that they have is the color for the filters. So let's try with yellow and see if it does difference. No, it didn't. Also, it's funny to see how colors work in this place and it being shown here. How we combine red and blue, for example, to make pink. And because it's a light, it doesn't turn out purple, it turns pink. Because it's a maximum value. But yeah, none of them show anything extra. So I was supposed to have all the information I need. If we start at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Am I going crazy? Maybe this is an R. I don't think it would be an R. I think if the grid was filled, it would be white on the inside. But it looks like this on the first picture. I'm diverging again from the path. 2, 4, 6, 8. Like, there's no way I'm getting this wrong, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 3. Or do we have a sign that it starts at 2? Because the blue picture has a 2. And then it should start at 2. But then wouldn't it be clear on that? And another thing, if we go for the first CD, and we added this, the password here is 2468. But this is for the, okay, this is for the CD, so it's okay to have 8, but we had a key. We had a key for the software to install, which was made of letters. So maybe we do need letters. And it had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 letters to install the software. So maybe we need 10 letters? Two, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. Maybe we need 10 letters for this. And then it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But that's 7 letters, even if we do translate it. Or this. Or like, what's 29476 in letter form? That would be B, I, D, G, F. I've tried the other one, right? Oh, I tried it wrong because 23 was not a letter. So it will be E, I, J, H, I, J, K, H, I, J, K, L. I can't believe I don't know the ABCs, man. This is crazy. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. L, B, C, Okay. Are you messing with me? And also the VXET. Maybe do I have to extrapolate? Nah, it wouldn't make sense. 2, 4. 2, 4, 6, 7. But I wouldn't like to brute force the last number here. I don't think that's what I have to do. I don't like that this is only called setup, so it doesn't tell me what it means. Hello? Can I... Setup? Can I type VXXET and try enter? Nothing happens. Too cryptic. And it has in the picture on the CD, on the disc, it has a lower ground. So do I have to take that into consideration? And have we tried doing, which would be crazy in my opinion, if we started from 1 up here, making YB4? So Y will be 4. No. Let's start from red. Red will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Green will be 6. Blue will be 7. 9, 10. But why has it changed to 6? Why is green 6 now? Ah, because I'm doing it like this. 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm saying 6, 7. Hopefully I will viral for that. 6, 7, 4, 10. That was not it. Okay, I hate this game now. What if it were like this? So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So R is 8. One, two, three. B. Oh, I'm looking for green first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So green will be 10. Blue will be 3. Y will be 2. And P will be green plus 1, which is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's always 7 numbers. It's either 7 or 5. And it doesn't work either, so guess I'll die. And pressing this in order doesn't do anything. Like, these don't even turn up. Like, then they don't turn green. They don't change. Is Friderici something that exists? Friderici windows, also known as Fensterchiffre, refers to a graphic encryption system presented by John B. Friderici in his work Cryptography. He includes an illustration of a rune building with 22 windows, each with 4 panes. So these are windows. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19, 20, 21, 22. So there's more than 22 here. What does that mean? Oh. Oh. So it's a keyboard. What does that have to do with anything? Because it's... Okay, it's Windows. This is gonna be P-O-I. Yeah. So it's a QWERTY keyboard. Okay, we know that now. That doesn't help. But we know about Federici now. What about... Okay. What about... Because the only other thing I can think about is the filters, but it wouldn't make any sense. The filters wouldn't mean anything. So maybe... RGBYP. Yeah, it makes sense because the keyboard here has this shape. So this is M, and yeah. I'm stuck in this thing, which is not what I should be doing right now. I am so lost. Oh, this is cool. Considering that the elevator has an underground in the disk, And it doesn't seem to have an up floor. I'm thinking I'm gonna stop the stream right here and go back tomorrow with chat fix. Having slept on this. And we're all gonna have thought about it and we're gonna solve it together. Because nothing is working right now. So this is gonna be it for now. Goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow. And this was a frustrating time. Bye, everybody. At least I can save here, right? I think I can. Save and quit. Yeah. Okay. The animation's so good. Let's go for tomorrow then. Bye, everybody. Bye, loggers. Thank you for everybody who joined and went through this. As I figure stuff out, I hope it gets better. But I do really like this game. Maybe tomorrow we even start from the beginning. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Bye bye.